Dwayne Ledford to Marshall. Marshall, 1 L's or 2 L's? 2 L's. Frank Ponce to App OC. Brooklyn Nets experiment. Kyrie, question mark, question mark. Is it the ESPN ranker has us beating FSU? Ain't gonna happen. What's going on? FG Young? I'm gonna have to reach out to my FSU guy. Just jotting down a couple of notes. Thoughts on Ponce. I definitely got thoughts on Ponce. Hey, Kelly, what you doing, girl? Hold on, reach out. Ooh, it's thoughts on Ponce. Frank Ponce. I thought he was going to be, hey, Lauren. I thought Coach Frank Ponce was going to be more of a Miami connect in the recruiting field. So my attention is there on our ground recruiting in Miami. Offensive coordinator is a good job, and it's the fast track to get you to be a head coach. Frank Ponce going to App State as an OC is going to get him a head coaching job. Really, what you doing going to Gatlinburg? Just to hang out? You going to party? What's up, Bickett? Oh no, I didn't even get a lotto ticket, Bickett. Not at all. Did somebody hit? Or are you just asking in general? I didn't even hear about it. I actually did notice the sign on my way to campus this morning. That's funny. So is it Gatlinburg for just like vacation weekend, or are you going to party or what, Kelly? My bad. Hold on. I just pocket dial weed. Hold on. My bad. I've been pocket dialing a lot lately. I gotta stop doing that. Hey, Lachelle. Just asking. Okay. Just asking. Saw the numbers. Okay. No, listen. Just because you said that, Bickett, I'ma play it. I'm gonna play it next week or something. Girls' weekend ready to get lit. That's funny. QB coach, running back coach. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder with the QB coach. Half of the time, I think it's just Coach Satterfield doing it anyway. Like, I think they just got a budget for that position. Actually, what's going on, Shane? What I would do if I were this team, I would take that Frank Ponce QB coach money and put it in Coach Ledford's pocket so we don't lose him to Marshall. And then I would just have a real up-and-comer for the cheap. Put him in the QB room, give a new guy a shot. But that's where I would save money at. Again, I think Satterfield probably works with the quarterbacks more than anything, but you still got to have somebody, in there willing to work. I mean, maybe somebody's ready to get a promotion. Hold on, I'm gonna pop on the thing. So I'll forget which. Yeah, that's what I would do. I would try to save some money around those areas and give them the lead and make sure Ledford's happy before I worry about the quarterback coach or the running back coaches. Must be one special place. As a second coach wanting to go there. Listen, it's a top for mid majors. It's a top mid major spot, and they pay money for it. Bickett, I haven't heard about that. If he's in the running, this news to me. Dwayne Fields, they usually go with the promotion. Yeah. Fill a position for recruiters. Yeah. I mean, recruiting. Like I said, you keep Brown, Satterfield, Ledford, and the rest is recruiting, and you teach them how to work the kids. Yeah, that's just important. But again, if you lose Ledford, listen to this. Look, Chad, I was talking to Steve about this. Notice how we can tell y'all how good, like we can spend a whole year or a whole 2 years telling y'all how good Dwayne Ledford is as an offensive line coach. And all you hear locally is, it doesn't look good, and Malik's getting sacked, and and all that stuff. And you say, okay, maybe Malik gets sacked, but maybe Malik is causing himself to get sacked. He's running himself into trouble. You can tell somebody for 2 years how good your running back or your line coach is. In particular, Dwayne Ledford. The minute you get ready to lose them, then all of a sudden the local media wants to jump in and say, "Oh, if they lose Ledford, they're done. They're finished." I'm like, no. What happened when I told you they were good? Line sucks and everybody sucks. And no, he doesn't suck. That's why they're grading out the way they grade out. So yeah, that part is irritating. All of a sudden, yeah, Ledford's going to become the best line coach. Now that Frank Ponce is leaving, he's going to be the best quarterback coach, and they're going to say all the success that Malik Cunningham had was because of Frank Ponce. It's just to try to drive in that insanity stuff. From Trinity, I'm sure he's going to get a shot. Listen. Coach Satterfield is big on walk-ons. He doesn't discriminate. Forgot his name. Wait, should he give? Okay. MTL edits. Okay. Will Stein, the new QB coach. Listen, I know there's people dying to get their foot in the door there. Yeah, I did hear that floated around earlier on. A great local recruit. I agree with that. See, I don't think a great local recruiter is necessary as much as the team to reach out to the local coaches and the local schools. Like this, local, you don't really pay for a local recruiter like that. I don't think. Your big time recruiters, they gotta be in the hotbeds. You know what I'm saying? If you keep an open relationship, a real good relationship with the local coaches, I think that's the best recruiting you need. So the kids get exposed to the school. The coaches got a good, rapport with the school. You know what I'm saying? They know they can always, the local coaches know they can always get you to come over and look at a guy, That's just time. Like, Satterfield just got to take some time. What up, just joined, Jared? We're just talking about a little Ledford. A little Frank Ponce discussion. You gotta pay Mike Bush. So don't know football. They got different levels of understanding. I won't say that. Which game you watching the 8 tomorrow? I'll probably be doing just like I'm doing now. Look one eye at the TV like this. And I have one eye on the computer like this, and I'll be doing that the entire time. Ledford's known in NFL. I know, Chad. I know. You listen. That's why I didn't think you would lose him to Marshall. I think if you lose Ledford, you're gonna lose him to the league. You know what I'm saying? Or a big time job. Yeah. So I didn't think Marshall would have to break the bank to get him, in my opinion, Ponce leave for the money. Or to get out of the deal at the right time. No. Frank Ponce is a quarterback coach. The next step up is offensive coordinator. Frank Ponce is going to the best or one of the best chances to win as an OC. That's how you're going to get your shot. That's how Satterfield got his shot. The fastest way to get a head coaching job is go quarterback coach, OC, head coach. That's the fastest way. So he had to take that job. He wasn't going to get a head coaching job from being a quarterback coach at Louisville. That's not going to get you a head coaching job. He wants to be a head coach. App State has a position open for offensive coordinator. It's an easy decision. That's an easy decision. That got nothing to do with Louisville being a stepping stone or nothing like that. You got your shot. OC, calling the plays. The offense that your team puts up is how you gain your reputation. He's a young, hungry guy. The football shows are going on. Yeah, that is true. That is true. It does soften the blow. It does soften the blow. I just got in, love the show from last night. Miss anything? Man, I was a little agitated last night, wasn't I? But they got to stop playing with me, man. They're gonna have to stop playing with me because I don't like to get into that. I know. I need to step up my TV game too. Ponce App State clearly hires. I'm okay with that. Like they hired, good recruiters. Like I said, good connections in Miami, all that good stuff. You can sneak a couple, and it's still good to have a good mid-major ties with App State and the recruiting. Like that's you got to see it as a pipeline, not just you're losing guys. Like your net is stretching out. When coaches take other jobs, a coach goes to Southern Miss, or you lose a coach to. Like your net and your reach is expanding, it's not making you weaker. Like these coaches still going to be connected at the hip. They still going to pass each other, compare notes, pick up, bounce recruits off of each other, all kind of stuff. Ledford and Ponce is they're independent of each other. Yeah, we can't lose him. Ledford is Satterfield with Coach Hurt is Charlie Strong. Yeah, or Venables is to what's going on, Reggie? What Venables is to Dabo. Yeah. I think they work. They work off of each other well, 100%. That came into the house the other night after the Louisville game. It was look at Carly. I was like, if we didn't have Clay, good knowing the name. That's funny. MTL. Listen, you know what was funny today? Me listening to DeJuan Wheat talk about Carlik Jones today was very, very entertaining. That was funny. It was entertaining. Listening to DeJuan Wheat describe how he is amazed how Carlik Jones is getting anywhere on the court he wants to. And he's surprised that they're not trying to trap Carlik, but I think Carlik knows how to draw fouls out there too. And a veteran guard can get your big man in foul trouble trying to trap him out there. So yeah, I just listened to DeJuan break down Carlik's game and how he gets around on the court. Man, his change of speed. His change of speed is crazy. Let me read it. Drew, thank you for supporting the channel. I appreciate that. Let me get this. I'm going to read this again just so I make sure I know what he's saying right here. I came out the other night after. No, Carlik is good. He's awesome. But you can't think backwards like that because every year it's one or two players that make all the difference on your team. You know what I'm saying? It's like saying last year we didn't have Jordan Wara or something. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can do that every single year with every team. But I do what you mean. John Harpering, thank you so much. Thank you, man. Yeah, it was a tough one, man. Nah, it sucked. It sucked. That's all you can say about that. Yeah, Drew, I do appreciate that. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Would I agree that Carlik is? Listen, he might be. He might be. Now, I'm not gonna do that. But here's the thing: Carlik offensively might just be scratching the surface, y'all. On his layup game and his floater game and his high kisses off the backboard, he might just be starting to get revved up on his offensive game. So be careful with his scoring. It might go up. But he's definitely a good finisher. Carly keeps us up here to have a shot at ACB. Oh, for sure. For sure. I agree 100% on that one. Carly knows how to play at different paces. Yeah, that's hard to guard. He knows how to get fouled, and he's tough. Like, he might be, I think also, I still don't think people realize, I think he has like extremely long arms for his size. So I think they see his height, but don't realize his reach is a lot longer than you think. And I think that's kind of throwing people off a little bit. I think that's what helps him get a lot of steals. Yeah, the different pace is great. Oh yeah, my pleasure. Y'all, thank everybody for supporting that channel. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm here. You support the show. Does we have a show? Not yet, but I'm gonna make him jump on this one. That's for sure. I am gonna make him get in front of that camera and just find a spot in the house and get on the show in the evening. Because I know he up too. Listen, listen, I just shut down many a nights messing with Wheat and look on the game and you know what I'm saying, all that good stuff. So he does his own hours too. Carnation, lost a huge fan today. Until next time. Wait a minute. What do you mean? Lost a huge fan today. Oh no. Okay. I didn't know about that. Okay. Sorry about that. Carly reminds me of Dewan, not as explosive as Dewan, but IQs though. Both guys got IQs, big time touch around the basket. Definitely got good change of pace too. Best finisher defense. Not the college version of Donovan. Not the college version. He turned into a much better finisher in the league. DJ to the NBA after season 100%. MTL DJ is gone. Get anything else out of your head. They had him ranked 13th in the draft. Get it out your head. He's gone. Coach Matt wouldn't even let him come back. Carlik is just now getting comfortable with Maxis. Yeah. They're just now finding out where they can score at. So yeah, I would not be surprised if Carlik started putting up 20 a game, like pretty religiously. Now that Florida State thing's going to be a big time issue. Jocelyn, you missed the Frank Ponce conversation. You missed the Dwayne Ledford conversation. You're on the back end of the DeJuan Wheat talking about Carlik Jones today when he hit me up. Dare we say Carlik is crafty? Yeah, we should be allowed to say Carlik is crafty. That is funny. So that's all you missed. Nah, I don't think he dunked everything in college. I mean, I'm not taking that away from him. I just think he really listen. He was trying. You remember? Rick was ready to bench him. Rick was ready to bench sophomore version of Donovan Mitchell because he wasn't like being aggressive. But then, I mean, he got it rolling though. You know, what are the chances to do rules in Midland League? I think there's a chance with Malik. I don't know about Midland. I don't know how much fun Midland's having and how much longer he wants to stay. Midland kind of has adult, many different passions. I think Malik just loves being here and loves playing basketball. And I think Malik seems like he loves it. If that's a free year, just Carlik get it. Carlik want to go make money too. Carlik came here to see if he can play at this level. To now that he knows he can play at this level, he's gonna want to know I can play at the next level too. So that's his mindset, in my opinion. That's a lot. Oh, listen, we only been in here 20 minutes, Jocelyn. So I guess I just went to work really fast. Did Matt compare Carlik to AI in off season? He probably did, and we were probably too scared to say that because we knew it was going to get blown out of proportion if we tried to compare Carlik to anybody. And he wouldn't shoot. That's why Rick wanted to bench him. Yeah, he just wasn't being aggressive. D-Mitch had a great 10-game run. To get all ACC honors. Yeah. Like I say, he was. He had his good in his downtime. But everybody knew he had the potential, so it wasn't like you wasn't mad at him, and you knew he was a competitor. So that's what we talk about with this team. People who compete hard, you deal with the success and failures a lot different. If Josh Nickelberry's a starter next year, he's going to have to work on his ball handling. At the size he is, he can't just be a shooter. Josh Nickelberry is going to get a dunk. Josh Nickelberry is going to get a transition alley-oop in the next game or two, and y'all going to enjoy it. Or he's going to catch something off the rim. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, Josh Nickelberry is going to get out in transition and punch something silly. Y'all going to enjoy it too. Thoughts on Miami game tomorrow? Miami game is why I say Josh Nickelberry is going to get a dunk. He's either going to get a nice dunk or get dunked on. Because Miami got a couple athletes. They got a couple injuries, but they're going to be hyped. Miami, listen, Louisville's they're a top 15 team in the country, top 16. The word is getting out now. Every time you look at TV and you see power rankings, ACC power rankings, and Louisville number one, the ESPN predictor has Louisville beating Florida State. Now, it's not going to happen, but the fact that people think it's going to happen and some computers think it's going to happen is funny, but that's not going to happen. I hate to be the bearer of bad news on that one. It's just I'm going to get best in-game since the rapper. He had some good in-game dunks. I agree with that. Sophomore year, don't forget, not just potential. Listen, I'm not hating on Donovan. Don't worry about that. I love Donovan Mitchell. Sam Winston breakout game. Calling it now. Okay, you calling it a long shot. Sam Winston. Okay, what's a breakout game? Trey, tell me what a breakout game. You just can't say breakout, and then if he has a decent game, say that was the breakout. Give me some numbers to say breakout. Likes is out tomorrow. Heard he might be back. Heard he might be back tomorrow. Because listen, here's the problem too. Anybody trying to get to the league, you got to be ready for this game, the Louisville game. That's where you make your reputation at. And people really hating on Carlik. I know, Vaughn. Locally, they was hating. Locally, big time hating. Why won't Louisville be first? Listen, you realize Florida State is the tallest team in the entire NCAA this year? Florida State is literally the tallest team in the entire NCAA, and they're tough. I just think we don't match up well with them. No chance at all. That text and Marcus pessimism towards FSU. I know. I love that super tall, long, athletic lineup. So every time we beat them, I'm surprised. Or when we do beat them. So yeah, they're my nightmare. I said before season, it don't matter what team shows up. Extra year, the COVID crisis. Dwayne Fields. That's why I think Malik would actually explore coming back. Like I said, and the fact that he got injured the whole year, I don't think Malik would feel like he's cheating the system by coming back because he missed most of the year with his injury. So, most seniors are kind of like, if they got they 4 years in, and they wouldn't try to just like cheat. I don't think there's a lot of people that would cheat the system. FSU's Matt Chris. Right now it looks like that he's gonna have to win something like this kind of game where it's just, whew. I just like the team though. I do like the team. Sam shows confidence the last game, but it's got to be confidence and toughness. Okay, I must have went backwards a little bit. Sorry about that. How many losses you got for Louisville this season? Maybe Virginia Tech. Maybe Virginia Tech, Florida State. I'll throw in a Clemson. Maybe we'll reschedule one. I would love to end the season with 5 losses. The regular season. I mean, that's not counting if we have a conference tournament or something like that. How slow do you think Mac is going to? Listen, it's going to be up to Midland to decide. Midland's going to have to. I think Midland's going to have to drop some weight too. Like over the next week, over the next 10 days or something, they're going to have to run the hell out of Midland. They're just going to have to run them, suicide them. They're just going to have to run them crazy. Like, he looked really bulky up. He looked top heavy. He looked a lot bigger than I thought he was. So he probably going to have to just strengthen his legs by just running them to death. It's going to suck for him, but if he really wants to play, they're going to have to sprint him to death. Swimming pool, sprinting, high intensity treadmill, all that stuff. Virginia Tech isn't beating up only 17 straight. Listen, but at Virginia Tech, I think they're just going to be hyped for that one. I think we got a buzzsaw for that one. A little bit better tomorrow. He needs some time. And like I said, you could see it. And as soon as he get in the game, he's on the scouting report for being a poor defender just because of what he did for that minute. So if he comes in, they're going to go ISO against him instantly. Any coach would. Do you agree with Max's comments on Millie yesterday? Yeah. He knows again, you can recognize the way somebody's running, and Max saw, like I said, he saw how he came here. He's not that guy. It's just kind of like it's like watching what's my guy for Alabama who came back off the injury, like Waddle, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can just tell, like, you're not you right now, so you just got to run him to death, man. Just got to run him. Oh, JJ. Listen, Jason, I am so pumped about JJ Traynor. Look, you can tell, again, he gets it. And every game, you can see him getting better, like from half to half. That's what's crazy about JJ Traynor. Every half of basketball he plays, he has not really taken a step back at all in any games, in my opinion. I legitimately don't remember him having a game where I said, he might not play as well, but he didn't take a step back in the level of play or something. Or you know what? He might not have had the best results, but his play has been consistently hard. His free throws, JJ Trainer has really been awesome. And the fact that he is not scared to attack on offense, he keeps the pressure on the defenders, which is great. I will answer that question. Who is doing the pregame tomorrow? The only pregame we will have is right here, because there's going to be a game on both stations, and ESPN 680 and 105.7 and 93.9 The Ville. They're doing the games. They got the rights to all that stuff. So I'm gonna do a I'll probably do a 45-minute pregame here or something, like right before the game. I don't know if I'm gonna do a game watch yet, but we'll see. We'll see what kind of mood I'm in around game time, because I'm gonna be nervous the whole time. He bodies up better. Yeah. But Jason, that goes back to my point where it's like you lift weights to get stronger, but you lifting weights makes your brain stronger than anything. People who think they're strong, like I said, you couldn't tell me after 3 or 4 weeks, roughly a month of lifting weights, you couldn't tell me I wasn't the strongest person on the team on the court. And just your attitude changes because you see a couple little extra muscles. So JJ Trainer thinks he's getting stronger, and he plays like he thinks he's getting stronger. The only thing, y'all go look at Florida State's inside game. They got some strong men bodies. That's why I worry about that game. But the mentality, based on what you've seen, they're probably number 6. There's some nasty backcourts out there. We'd probably be number 6. You know what? We have the potential to be there. I'm not going to stick them in the top 5 just yet. I'm going to make them earn that. JL worked with the 12-year-old nephew since he started playing ball. He's big on fundamentals. Yeah, basketball IQ. He's one of the highest basketball IQ players to ever put on the Cardinals. To ever come through this state. Jason Osborne got the highest basketball IQ. So if he's just sitting around talking basketball, you're gonna learn so much. Dre Davis is coming along. He is coming along great. I'm surprised at how Dre Davis's shoulders look when I see him out there on the court. And he got an attitude. And he has an attitude problem. Good. Oh yeah. Sam needs to keep it rolling. He needs to keep attacking. Like, you can't be out on Coach Matt. Like, take good shots, but you got to be aggressive. You look silly on this team. You look silly if you're not aggressive on the offensive end, and you put everybody else in a bad situation, because that's what leads to just passing around staring. You got to be ready to attack or shoot the ball when David or Carly gets it to you. Has Josh Nickelberry ever seen a shot he didn't like? Shoot or shoot, man. Shoot or shoot. But he took one bad shot out of the 10 shots. Out of the last 15 shots, he might have shot 2 bad ones. One was a heat check, and one was a step back that I thought was a good shot, but they probably called it a bad shot in the game. Other than that, listen, if you take 15 shots and only 2 of them are bad, you're good to go. And just taking the shot when your teammate expects you to take the shot keeps your team in a position to rebound. It's in rhythm. You can shoot it. You got to shoot it. Jay Davis could probably lay a bigger hit. Whew, whew. He would look like he would look humongous out there as far as height wise. From this team is gone next year. Who comes back? You lose Charles, you lose Carleek, you lose David. You might get Malik back. Maybe you get one transfer. That's about it. Topic for you: Trez or Lamar, more athletic. Watching Trez now. More athletic, Trez or Lamar? Lamar. Trez is athletic, but I'll say Lamar. Game-winning buzzer beat on AAU. By the way, just wanted to throw that in there. That's a fact. Yeah, be proud. Yeah, represent. I like his aggressive nature. Yeah, DeAndre Davis up for sure, 100%. I love that we're going to have two Davises on the team. Yes, listen, and this was early on, right? So for him to already and I don't think, and listen, if when DeAndre Davis was asked the question about his little brother coming here, it was kind of like, I mean, I might not be here to play with him, but if he does come, it's cool. Like they wasn't doing it like it's been a dream of ours to be brothers on the same team. DeAndre Davis came here, liked it, and said, I think you'll like it here too. Like bottom line, like that's how they went with it. Nickelberry, I pressed it. I could go with that. I could go. Jay took a few weight players and to the deep water. David Johnson tried to put him in that deep water, into that quicksand. Sam doesn't turn over, gets double digit rebounds again. I'm good with that. Yeah, it's listen. He's getting scouted out going left. Sam gotta. He has to do everything with more urgency. He just has to do everything forceful and urgent. He got to remember what he did all his weightlifting for to get a base. Does Kentucky win them all? Who does Kentucky play and what time do they play? I'm waiting for y'all to answer that one. I have no idea who Kentucky plays tomorrow and what time. Y'all got to tell me that. Who does Kentucky play and what time? 4-3 game. Palacios. Son of the coach, different mindset altogether. I agree. 32 Cal doesn't care about winning. Yeah, you heard your boy say it. That was so funny. Boy, they was hurt. They was hurt when that phrase came. Oh, yes, Kentucky's gonna beat Auburn. Darn. I thought they were playing somebody. Auburn's stinking it up. But I don't know. Auburn's gonna look at that isolation game. Vicky, what happened on the Diener show? Tigers. You think the Tigers by double digits? Bo, man, you're gonna have to go to the YouTube channel. You're gonna have to get a notification. You gotta get a notification, or you gotta put me on notification with the Facebook. Because I only go live. I go live once at 10 o'clock in the morning, and then I do my night show. I don't do a lot of regular lives during the day, and I don't post a lot on Facebook during the day, so I don't think a notification, if you sign up for notifications from my page, I don't think it'll drive you crazy. Because like I said, I mean, yeah, I just don't do a lot of random posting throughout the day. Sharif Cooper goes for a triple double. That would be funny. When we get some alley-oops, nice. I know, James. I know. That's the only thing that makes me sad, but I don't even like to say it out loud. Is a conference game. That's all I know. Wait, you mean the Auburn game? Yeah, and I'll say this. I can't say ACC conference games, and then Auburn could step it up and go for it, and just Listen, once the word gets out that you're soft or you're getting it's like in football when a guy fumbles. He might not even be a fumbler, but they might just start attacking the ball a little different. They might start isolating on Kentucky players. And if Cal doesn't adjust and they get on their heels, then they might cause some trouble. I still don't got a shot glass. I still never bought a shot glass in my life. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, notification on Facebook is good. Yeah, that'll keep you from missing all who was ranting? Was it Diener or was they ranting about nobody got in trouble from Auburn and LSU and Arizona and Duke and all these other schools I usually don't care about? Okay. Oh, Jocelyn. You still have to appreciate though, Jocelyn. I've been saying this stuff for so long and I knew it to be true. And watching it happen, and listen, I'm telling you, it's so funny to me. It's so funny to me to hear what De'Aaron Fox said. And we've been telling you, like, dude, imagine, like I said, I told this story before. Bo, cheers. Bo, cheers for sure. I told this story, Jocelyn. I was in New Orleans at a family reunion. Me and my brother we got away for a second. And when I went up to this booth, Jocelyn, I went up to this booth and this guy, he literally had this ball, this little, looked like the size of a ping pong ball. He had it right in front of me. I'm talking about from me to you, the camera. He had this ball and I looked at it this close and he said, keep your eye on it. And I'm following it, right? And he goes, and he holds it right here. And then he spins it, right? And this ball was levitating, right? It was levitating. And then he was doing that and he was moving and the ball was moving up and down. And he was doing this and it was moving and then he caught it. And I was so amazed because I couldn't figure out how he was doing that, right? And it was awesome, right? And he charged, like, I don't remember what he charged, but whatever it was, I didn't care. I had to know what was behind the scene, right? And when I found out the trick behind that, it was like I sat around just to watch him do that to everybody else and see their amazement. And I wanted to tell the people what the trick was, but I'm like, nah, I'm going to just let them enjoy the magic, right? The reason I tell that story is because when I see the Kentucky Cal thing and I see everybody amazed at the trick, and I know what the trick is, and I want to tell them, I'm just watching. But in basketball, you can tell everybody what the trick is. It's fake, you know what I'm saying? It's fake, what y'all are looking at. It's not good. It's not a Hall of Fame coach just bringing them in and developing them. And no, it's none of that. It's none of that. So that is right. Same difference as taking trick. Hold on, I get to that one. Auburn would take care of the alley cast the ball. Auburn's not very good. So I won't cheers. Yes, indeed. Cheers. Long days make for good evenings, y'all. Ooh, some call in from Richmond and Kitty fan. You got to hear it now. That is funny. That's funny. G Mister, what's going on? Yeah, the hustle play. Yeah, okay. So Trey, maybe you heard me talk about that earlier today. Um, when you're about to make, when you're a basketball player and you're about to make $20 million in a month, and all you got to do to get to the finish line is not get hurt, you start protecting your little joints, y'all. You don't do it on purpose, but so many people are in your ear. Your mom goes from, think about this. Every day before the game, your mom says, go out there and go to work, baby. Go get them. Go get them. So your dad or your mom or your AAU coach, your brother, sister, everybody who supports you, they say, go bust them, go get them, go kill them, go get some money, go, whatever they say motivation wise, right? So the whole season, you're in go get them mode. Everybody's saying, go get them and go be aggressive and go get those rebounds and go get those points, right? But towards the end of the season, when it's time to get that money, when you might go to the NBA, you know what they say? You know what everybody tells you before the game? Stay healthy. I love you. Stay healthy. Even the way people talk to you. How you feeling today? I'm good. What's up? Your body feeling good? I'm a little sore. Well, if your knee is sore, take the day off. You know what I'm saying? So the way people start thinking when they're just one and done mentality is halfway through the season, the only thing you worry about is stay healthy. People around David Johnson's world are going to be telling him, stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? It's not just one and done. But some guys are just hungry enough to fight through that. But especially one and dones, a lot of one and dones have agent already, entourage already, deals already, all that stuff. Get the audio from 93.9 so I can play it tomorrow. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely gonna go back and check it out. Jocelyn, the magic trick thing. I paid whatever to find out the trick to that, and it was awesome. And it was so worth my money. All stuff happening now. I just can't imagine if Kenny Payne. I know, Vaughn. I know. But that's why I was so mad and so frustrated when I was like, y'all gotta interview Kenny Payne. Y'all gotta get him away from them. It's you gotta get him you gotta get something going to get him. I don't know, just get them mad by interviewing him. Just make somebody uncomfortable. Get somebody to start an argument. Anything to get Kenny Payne off that Kentucky sideline, y'all. Oh my God. Get away. Listen, Joseph, YouTube kicked me off. They kept kicking me off. The YouTube copy. I was getting copyright strike like crazy. My email was going off. YouTube. YouTube was killing me, man. You are not allowed to do that. I may be able to do it on social media. So, if I turn off the, actually, if y'all are only here on YouTube, here, listen, this is my Twitter. I'll put it here. If you're only on YouTube, if you don't use Twitter, if I do some game breakdowns, this is my Twitter. And I think it's just regular Marcus Maben on Facebook. You should follow me on one of the social medias too. So when I do the game breakdowns, I might be able to get away with doing full game breakdowns without them shut me down. But YouTube, they were shut me down yesterday. So yeah, I think it's just Marcus _ Maven on Twitter. Question: how is Cal's reputation with other coaches? I think they're scared of him. They're scared. Listen, not scared of him. I think they were scared of the World Wide West Kenny Payne thing. I think they treat him like what he is, like he's a good coach, but more of an entertainer, more of a showman. I think everybody knows that, so they just kind of like they stay out of his way. Like I said, the Nike money, the power structure he had. Again, World Wide West doesn't do interviews because people are scared. Like he's so connected. He is so connected. Do y'all remember what's going on, Tyrone? We've been covering a lot. Listen to this, Jocelyn. Listen to this, and this is a story. This is really what happened. I know this kid. This kid's name is Jalen Reeves Maben, right? This is around draft time. I don't know if this is right after the draft or right before the draft. Jalen Reeves Maben calls me and says, What you up to? Look, Dad, what you up to? Nothing, boy, what's going on? Oh, nothing, chilling at this hotel event, you know what I'm saying, blah, blah, blah. Maybe in my friend's room or something. At some hotel, at some event, right? Some rookie symposium thing or something like that, right? He says, Dad, do you know who William Wesley is? I said, like, yeah, like worldwide? He's like, yeah. He was like, then this Jalen said, yeah, he said he know you. And I was like, where you at? And he was like, sitting in the hotel room, so and so. I was like, who was you talking to? He was like, oh, that was William Wesley. I was like, he in there with you right now? He's like, yeah, he know you and he know you people from Louisville. I'm like, what? Right? So he's around all the rookies as they're getting drafted or about to get drafted or just got drafted. He is everywhere and he knows everybody and he knows everything. He is the most connected man in sports without having a label on himself. This New York thing is the first time he just went official label at his whole career. And that guy was on your sideline in Kentucky for 10, 12 years. And Kenny Payne and him are tight. Right? So imagine what kind of power that is in the sports world. Yeah, that's funny. The handphone. Late to the party. Tyrone, man, I don't have the notes for to send some players our way. Golly. Boy, that I would be scared what bill comes due on the back end of that. But Rick always said it. Rick always said it. With them kind of players, they own you because they know the backstory. They got the receipts. Right. Right. 100%. Let me see if is there any stories on the books that I was supposed to tell y'all about. Hold on. Message request. Okay, I see what you're talking about. Let's see if I sent any stories to myself. Let me see. There's that. Is the Brooklyn Nets experiment gonna work, y'all? Do y'all think the Brooklyn Nets experience will work? Hold on. I didn't put this on here, so we'll mark that one. Okay, there's none of that stuff that I want to see. Okay, so there's not any big time local stories. The Ledford thing. I've heard a lot about Mr. Wesley. Not all positive. I mean, he's connected, man. He just got a hand in a whole bunch of different pots. He makes 10 million a year. It's gonna be hard to run him out for that one. Now, listen, it's hard to run a coach who makes $10 million a year out. My wife was busy yelling at me. No, I didn't. I didn't get to the rant. I didn't hear the rant. I did not get the rant. Yeah, I would have to go. I would have to go track that down. We need to hire Kenny. It make everybody happy. No, there's no hire that would make everybody happy at all. You think I can get the producers to do anything for me? Good luck with that, Bickett. Nicky Valvano is the only producer. Brian's off doing his dog walking business. The other producers sit there and work. They all work for Andy. It's like pulling teeth, asking them to do anything. Unless I'm gonna sit around and do am I gonna sit around and grab sound like I don't have enough to do? That probably ain't gonna happen. So yeah. If Murray left, no. Kenny, you know how much Kenny Payne would cost? He's with the Knicks. He's with the Knicks for a reason. He would cost way too much money to be an assistant. He'll never be an assistant in college. You don't go from associate head coach at Kentucky to assistant anywhere. So yeah, that would never happen. I mean, we can get the up and coming Kenny Paynes if we wanted to. Oh God. I need to just stay away from I need to just stay away from clickbait social media. Kentucky fans are brutal. 2 years NIT. Bo, that's a good point. If they didn't make the tournament for 2 years, I think they unless we pay, I think he would cost a lot more than that. Go check out what Kenny Payne makes probably in New York. Yeah, like man, Kenny Payne makes money. He makes good money. Yeah, it would and like to try to keep Mac as the head coach and Kenny Payne like that. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see what Trez did. He sounds like me. Hold on.
Ow! Showtime at the Apollo.
That's kind of how I used to sound. Yeah, there's no way we could get Kenny Payne at all. Yeah, listen, I won't call him a bag man because there's there's some Louisville loyalty or Louisville love with that. So I wouldn't say Kenny Payne's the bag man, but let's just say he got the job done every single time. So yeah, give him his props. Yeah. Once you start dabbling, I agree with that too. Once you start dabbling in getting coaches to hire guys that are not their guys, then you worry about, you got to have a level of trust that the same message is going to your players. The coaches all have to have the same message. If you don't, that chemistry gets messed up real quick. So, yeah, Kenny Payne would cost so much money. Jeez, I can't imagine what he asked for on an open market. So yeah, there's that. I'm making sure. Wait, what time is that Kentucky game? What time is the Kentucky Auburn game? I hope. Please tell me it's 12 o'clock. That's what I need in my life. I need that game to be at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. You don't want to bring a coach in that doesn't care about winning anyway. Yeah, listen, Kenny Payne cares about winning. That's the thing. He really cared. Look, he was the one who brought the winning attitude. They play at 2 o'clock. They play at 2 o'clock. That's I could deal with that. I could deal with 2 o'clock because Kenny Payne makes 1.5, but that's 1.5 in professional. It's a different kind of lifestyle. But if that's 1.5 in New York, maybe we do got a shot at bringing Kenny Payne here then. Now that you mentioned the cost of living is not New York. 1.5 will go a whole lot further here. When a player visits, how important outside of the top 25 facilities is a big deal. Facilities is a major deal. Like I said, outside the top 25, outside the top 30, what facilities is like hot. Because here's the thing, a lot of those guys outside of that group feel like they didn't have the facilities or they didn't have the resources to be in the top 30. So yeah, making sure you're on TV, your ACC network and stuff like that, a good schedule, ACC network, chance for exposure, 30 through 80 facilities and exposure are like high on the list. Hold on, I got a big sneeze coming up, y'all. Oh, goodness gracious. Sorry about that. I may have one more. It feels like it's sneaking around the backside of my nose or something. So you would have to forgive me if that happens. Yeah. They play at 2 o'clock. What's Auburn's? Let me see. What is Auburn's? Let me see some scores from Auburn. Spelled that wrong. Okay, Auburn, Kentucky Wildcats. Okay, Auburn. Okay, we're looking at their scores. Auburn lost to UCF. Auburn beat St. Joseph. Auburn lost by 23 to Gonzaga. Okay. Auburn lost by 8. UCF also beat Florida State, so I won't make a big deal about that. Auburn beat South Alabama. Auburn beat Memphis by 3 early in the year. Auburn beat Texas Southern. Auburn beat Troy, really good. Auburn beat App State, really good. Arkansas beat Auburn pretty good by 13. Auburn only lost to Texas A&M. Auburn lost to Texas A&M by 2 points. Mississippi beat Auburn pretty good. Okay, here's where we start comparing it. Auburn lost to Alabama by 4. Alabama beat Kentucky by 20. So maybe Auburn does have a shot, y'all. Auburn lost to Alabama. Look, hey, y'all, look at this score. Alabama 94. Auburn 90. Huh. I didn't know about that one. Auburn beat Georgia like that too? This could get interesting, y'all. Let me go. Oh, but you know what? And you know what else? That Auburn Alabama game, you got to think Alabama had all their players. They had Jordan Bruner, Herb Jones, John Petty, Jaden Shackelford. Yeah. Huh. This could get interesting. Thank you. Okay, Biggie, get on out of here. Have a good night. Give me a score for Ravens and Louisville game tomorrow. Joseph, I wish I could. I have no idea what's going to happen. I don't got no idea what's going to happen with the weather. Miami, I think it's going to be high scoring for some reason. Oh, no. Man, I wouldn't be surprised if that Miami score was exactly the same score as Wake Forest. Wait, do y'all know the spread for the Miami-Louisville game? Sharif Cooper just became eligible. It might be a big game to make his debut. I don't think logistics would allow us. He's a big time Nike guy. He's like, I know. Yeah, like that's why I never really entertained that too much. Yeah, the Sharif Cooper thing is gonna be funny. Nike would burn KP rather see a benefit Lil Wayne did in school. That's 100%. They have all the dirt on him. Yeah, they would. Yeah, that would be interesting to say the least. But he could also burn Nike too, so they would probably have a mutual standoff agreement. Like we both got too much dirt on each other. So what did Denzel say in Training Day? You got to have dirt on you for anybody to trust you. So yeah, I wouldn't even entertain that part of it. So yeah, so the interesting thing that comes out of today's conversation is wait a minute. Louisville's only a 3.5 favorite over Miami? Vaughn, tell me that's not true. Louisville's only a 3.5 favorite against Miami. If that's true, either we got somebody out. Right. Vaughn, if we're only a 3.5 favorite over Miami tomorrow, hold on. We're going to lose. I'm looking for it. I'm looking for that right now. because I really want to see that for myself. Okay, I should be looking for Saturday. Okay. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Give me about 5. Really? Listen, but still, where Miami's ranked, they haven't been playing together. That's a trap. That's a trap lineup. That's a trap spread. Because if it's 3.5 now, a couple people who think they know something about Louisville is going to take Louisville by game time. It's going to be up to 5 or something. That's a trap line. We're going to lose. Now, listen, if it moves to like 2 or something tomorrow, then I may be confident. But that 3.5 that's a funny number. We were 8-point favorites at Wake Forest. Wake Forest is only two or three spots behind Miami. So wait, are you saying because the point guard is coming? Are you saying that do they not think Carleek can deal with that point guard or something? Like, whew, that's a surprising spread. But I will gather more information on tonight on that. Get some of the trends that are, I'm gonna do my research on that one. I'll probably be looking at Miami tape tonight, so I may just get off of the YouTube, and I may get on the social media. So if you just do the YouTube, you should follow me on one of the you should follow me on the social media platforms in case we do a game watch or something. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. I don't really. Yeah, Light scares me. He can go off. I agree. But we playing some defense, man. I'm waiting to see. Hold on. I do want to see this one. Cal scoring in his versus are getting more and more desperate. Yes. Listen, it's looking bad, man. His pressers do look bad. I kind of do feel bad for the kid sometimes. Yeah, he looks like he's really off balance. Ross Pro, I will be checking out that link. Actually, maybe I can't use the link. But anything you ever want to send to me, anything anybody wants to send to me during these, you can just type in madefortheville@gmail.com and it'll come right to my phone. So any links you want to send me, any videos, any audio, any stuff I need to share with everybody on the channel, don't hesitate to email it to me at madefortheville@gmail.com, and it'll get, like I said, it'll get right to me. Okay, from Facebook. Okay, I'll check it out. Okay, well, I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. No stories tonight. I think I got to do a little bit of serious work now that y'all done told me about this spread, and I got to watch a little more Miami now. All right, y'all enjoy your nights.